everyone. Thank you for having me. I've seen about like 2 miles of your city. Excuse me. But so far it's beautiful. I'm sure I'll see more over the weekend. Anyway, my name is Sarah. They gave me the fancy title of CTO at an amazing company called the Levo League. I actually, coincidentally, the co-founders of the company that I work for happened to be in town for the Web Summit. So they're sitting in the back. So feel free to say hi. I started an organization called Girl Develop It. We teach low-cost software development classes geared towards women, but we have lots of male students as well. And we just celebrated a big milestone of having 2,000 unique students come to our in-person classes. So I live in New York, but I'm originally from a beautiful place called New Jersey. So I was really excited when I was talking to Gian about coming here, and I was thinking about what I could talk about, and I was like, I really love going to hackathons. I should talk about hackathons. And then, so I was like, I'll give a talk about like strategies, hackathons, Node, all that stuff, really exciting. But then I was like, what is there to talk about, right? You go to hackathons, you hack at them. That's awesome. So this is, but I personally love going to hackathons. We do it. In New York, we have a lot of them. Do you guys have a lot of them here in Dublin? Ever so often? Medium? No? All right, well then you have to come to New York and come to some of our hackathons because we have a really good time. This is myself and a teammate who just walked in the room actually rocking these awesome, weird creeper sunglasses we got at a hackathon. I really love, so I figured I'd take a few minutes to talk about my favorite projects that I've built at hackathons. So this is Girl Develop It. We had a hackathon. We built a choose your own adventure game to educate people about human trafficking. So that's still up. It's at commutingandtraffic.com. That was a really fun weekend, and we did our hackathon in the Hamptons. So it was a fun weekend, and we also had delicious food and lots of pool. We built something called Stash Your Stash using the sorry if anyone in the room has a mustache. Using the face.com API, we replaced the skin area between people's nose and mouths. So in case they had a mustache, it removed the mustache. That we won. We won the photo hack day, and we got to get JetBlue gift cards. That was awesome. Octocat.me is something that uses the face.com API as well. To make an Octocat that looks like you. So it can tell if you're a male or female, and if you have a beard and stuff like that. So doing some SVG layering, it makes an Octocat that looks like you. It's so unfortunate that the face.com API is shutting down. I think that's so bootleg. It's really valuable. So there are lots of reasons to participate in hackathons. Can I drink water? There's lots of developers there that you get to hang out for a weekend. Delicious food. At least we have delicious food at ours. We have lots of swag and competition, right? So in general, for me, that means a great time. It's team building. This is my team participating in a hackathon called Photo Hack Day 2. We had a really good time building an app there. We try to run a culture that encourages developer participation in developer community events. That's our swag shelf on the left. There's like, that is from like 4 months ago. Now it has much, much more swag. If you ever need a t-shirt and you're in New York, please come to our offices. We have all sizes. And then if you look over here, we even have photos on our wall of our group at hackathons together. So we think it's super fun, it's bonding. We learn together over a weekend, and it's a really good time. So the whole point of this was to talk about strategy, and one thing that's really hard in a hackathon is to want to build something and to have to get it done in a weekend. It can be really stressful. So you want to pick one thing, you want to make it as MVP as possible, and just do it really well. You want to do it really simply so it's fast. And so the biggest challenge is like getting things done in time, because coming up with the ideas is awesome, but getting things done is the most difficult part. And it's especially stressful when it's like 4 in the morning and you're, you have to demo in like 4 hours and you're going on no sleep. So as much as you can cut that stuff down, it's good. So that's the hackathon part of things. So those things are awesome. So why are you going to use Node at hackathons? Why not Django or Rails? Just because they have scaffolding. It's super easy to get something together and then throw things up, and it makes for a fast, quickly built application. So first of all, let's talk about why we build applications in Node. There's like really 2 reasons. Non-blocking I/O, and you love JavaScript, right? That's 2 reasons why people build applications in Node. And so if you're doing it because you love JavaScript, which often if you're doing a hackathon project, that's the case, I think that you can really justify building something in Node and not going with something like Rails. And so in order to prove that, do you remember that? So I couldn't find this actual video. Does anyone remember the video of how to build a blog in 15 minutes DHH, right? OK. So I took this fun part of this being the fun section of today pretty seriously. So I hope you guys are ready. So we're going to build a blog in 15 minutes. And you're about to watch me code for 15 minutes, which is super boring. So I wanted you guys to have some entertainment. First of all, some details though. So a blog, in this case, is posts and comments, right? So you can write posts, and those posts can have comments. We're going to use something called Getty.js. Has anyone seen it? So it's a scaffolding framework built by, I always forget to turn this off. Oh, everything's gone. Built by the guys at Yammer. So that allows us to do things kind of quickly. This is either going to go very well or very poorly. I've been practicing for a while, though, so hopefully it'll be awesome. So in the meantime, just so you're not super bored while you're watching me code, I thought I could play some music for you. And so one thing you never realize is just how horribly offensive the lyrics are to the music that you listen to until you play it for someone else. Like I was trying to listen to like some songs I wanted to play, like stuff I listen to now, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, how do I even listen to this stuff? Like, it's really bad. So I figured that since I was coming far away, I'm here in Dublin. It's a beautiful place, and I come from New Jersey. I thought I would play for you some instrumental music, that represents my people. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk through what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but the idea here is speed. Okay. And then feel free to watch the tweet stream. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is run Getty app, and then we'll give it a name, blog. So that creates an app for me in Getty. I'm going to go into that directory. Okay, so that sets up a lot of config files, and my app file, public, it has Bootstrap in there, so I can use that in my views and things. So in order to, so Getty defaults to using your machine's memory, I'm going to go ahead to store objects. I'm going to go ahead and to config, actually. All right, so I'm going to go into the config, and I'm going to set it up to run in Mongo. And oh, in the front, if you see me doing, feel free to yell things. Already have some bracket issues. Can you? Oh, right. Can you guys not see? Okay. What do you mean, invert? I don't understand. Oh, right. Does this count for my time? I feel like this shouldn't count for my time. Okay. All right. Is that better? Is this better? Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, now, I don't think I saved what I did, so I'm just gonna, let's just do it again. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and change the default adapter to Mongo. And I'm gonna give, okay. I'm actually going to open up another window where I'll do the... Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some scaffolding. So that command is getty scaffold. And then I give, so I'm going to make my post first. And so there's going to be a post, and post is going to have two properties. Post is going to have a title and a body. Oh, I have to npm install. Even though I have it globally installed, for some reason it asks me every time. What were you? If you're going to yell things, you have to yell them loudly. Okay. Okay, so that gives me the scaffold. So if I run the getty command, and then I go to localhost 4000, I see that I get this sweet little, this hello world screen from Getty. Thank you. So if I go to posts, I can, it does, so it gives me the view, it gives me the model, the controller, all that deal. And I can now go and I can create, this is a post about ponies. I like it. I like them. So if I go ahead and add that, I can go ahead and take a look. Now, incidentally, this is going to be the ugliest blog ever. So it saves my post. It gives me an ID and a body and stuff like that. Okay, so we have posts done. The next thing is comments, and comments are not as easy, but we're going to do it the same way. Do we want more music or no more music? Yes. More music? Okay, good. I'd hoped you said more music. I think I can do it from here. That would be really awesome. Did it work? It didn't work. Okay, that's fine. I can do it from here. This also is not counting as my time, incidentally. Here we go. This is a great mix of Gangnam Style and Silently, I think. Okay. Wait till you hear it. Okay, so next thing we're doing is getting, we're going in and we're gonna add our comments scaffolding. So the same way, Getty scaffold, comments, and comments is just gonna have a body. Okay, so we have our comments. So what we wanna do is we wanna add a comment, and then when we add a comment, we want that comment to show up. So what Getty does, it opens up a local API for us to, it exposes the JSON for our comments, and it allows us to post to it as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use some client-side JavaScript to both add a comment and then retrieve our comments. Okay. All right, so if I go into my views, I have folders, comments, and posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into posts, and I'm going to add a partial view. So I'm going to call this add comment. And then, okay. So in order to do to add a comment, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to steal this whole block. Okay. So there's two things I'm going to do in here. First of all, I'm going to make this not a form. So that I can do it, so that it's async. So I'm going to just make this a button. And I'm going to give it an ID. Okay. And then where I have my content, I'm going to give this an ID as well to make life easy. Okay, now let's write that. Okay, so let's start writing some client-side JavaScript. I'm going to do it right here in the comment. And first, let me add my partial. Okay, so it's going to look like this. For some reason, it makes me add params. I get an error if I don't, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to test this to make sure this works. So we're going to go, I'm going to restart Getty. Okay, we have an error. It does not like what? Not good.
On the last episode of This Developer's Life, Scott,
No,
Rob,
this
and I
is
talked
correct.
to some developers that had been through some difficult projects. They all shared a similar thread. In this last episode of This Developer's Life, Scott, Rob, and I talked to some developers.
So let's.
Pretty difficult.
Oh, I have a cheat sheet. Hold
They
on.
all shared a common thread.
We'll just confirm that the syntax is right.
After a little bit, Scott turned it around
Partial.
on Rob. Thank you, guys. We'll do it again.
Maybe it's looking for a semicolon.
All that got us thinking, how do you get to become that guy? Does it happen when
Oh,
you're little on the
the leading
playground,
underscore.
or is it your awful
There we go.
friend or ex-boyfriend?
Oops.
Do you have too many scars
Shoot.
or too few? We're going to find that out in this episode.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it again.
All that got us thinking, how do you get to become that guy? Is it something that happens on the playground when you're young? Do you have terrible parents? Is it your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend?
Okay, that looks better. Thank you, thank you. See, this is teamwork. Okay. All right. Let's restart Getty. Let's get this. Oh no. What isn't it like? Params is not defined. Did I do param instead of params? All right.
Was it a horrible exploit?
This is easily fixed. Oh, what happened to that? Thank you. It's not as fun without the music. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Let's start this over again. I think we need more final chapter. Okay. Sorry. It's a good song. All right. Let's do Getty. All right. Yay. Okay. So we have a create our new comment area with a body. All right. So step 1 is adding the comment. Step 2 is loading the comments. How am I doing on time? Anyone? Does anyone know? What do you say? 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Oh. All right. We'll see what I can do in 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Maybe I can get adding done in 2 minutes. Okay, so let's make a document ready real quick. Okay. So what we want to do is add a click event. To add comment, I believe it's the ID. Okay, so what we want to do is, and then the URL is just going to be comments. And then we want to add in, well, since we're pressed for time, so I think since we only have a few minutes left, we're just going to add a comment, and I'm going to make it a filler comment. So it's looking for a body. Okay. Function. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the red. That's pretty, okay. So now I have to close all the stuff closed. Okay. And did I get the ID right? Let me look down. Oh, I have to go to, all right, I'm just making the ID, making sure I have, add comment. All right. Okay, so let's restart Getty. All right. Yeah. All right, let's see if our comments, let's go to comments just to make sure it works. Yeah. All right, so we have posts and comments. Now all we need to do is, do we have time to pull comments? Yeah, okay. All right, that'll be awesome. Okay. Okay, so now we want to make a function. All right, and so this we're just going to get some JSON. I'm just going to pull all the, because we have to do, so what I'm going to do is, instead of, because it's not currently linked up to the post ID, but that's okay. We're just going to pull comments. So we're going to do response. This really got really ugly fast with the brackets. Okay. Okay, we'll just do an alert of the response. And okay, so just to confirm that we got that back. Okay, looking good. All right, so we're going to put get comments in here. All right, let's test it. Okay, we have to go to posts. Let's go to our post about ponies and add some comments. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so we have posts, we have comments. The one thing that they're not linked by ID, but I'm going to stop hogging the stage now. But that was a blog in 15 minutes-ish. Thank you, guys.